This is quarters, where we'll get to see Maister coming up against a coward. And to Battlefield we go. No gentlemaning to Pokemon Stadium 2 here.
Yeah, Maister, of course, the overwhelming favorite to take the entire tournament today, and he's certainly playing like it, 44% right off the bat.
And again, bringing up the topic of mid to low tiers that have some problematic areas in their matchup chart. I feel like this is going to be a tough one for Robin, because any of that projectile game can just be nullified immediately by the bucket. Even if the bucket doesn't happen to absorb it, I think the bucket does absorb pretty much every one of Robin's projectiles except for like the books and the swords, right? But it'll reflect those. So it's just an all-in-one tool here versus this low tiers kit.
Yeah, exactly. Very multi-purpose. Thankfully for a coward, I believe he was able to get a few matches in both in bracket and outside of bracket with the likes of Nuff before he left the region, and Josh King before he went on hiatus, even though he's back today. So this matchup shouldn't be entirely foreign to him.
Yep, if you're too aggressive with the bucket there, as Maister was on the ledge Jetta, you can easily make it pay with 11 stars. But you know, that was, I think, a dash attack on the top platform that got the start?
Indeed it was.
Okay. Wasn't quite sure if it was a dash attack on aerial that high up, but definitely was that. And there's some shield pressure coming out with these arc fires.
I'm thinking cover high, very safe with that Nair as well. Great for spacing, very fast at frame 6 out of shield.
But the bacon doing work, and oh, that turtle was this close! I actually don't even know how a coward snuck by that sea creature, but just barely finding a way to the ledge and finding a way to get the stock with a, I believe that was 11 Nair.
I do appreciate the willingness from Coward to go high, especially when Maister's committing with down air. We'll give him center stage as well, but Maister, so well rehearsed, so well executed.
Bacon to forward tilt. You don't really think of bacon as like a combo projectile, but the way that Maister plays Game & Watch is so innovative. He makes every single tool in Game & Watch's kit work.
Yeah, he will squeeze every possible usage.
And did you see? He just crouched. You don't see characters just crouch in neutral too much these days. Like, that used to be a really obvious technique for like when Sheik was super prevalent in the meta in Smash 4. Was like crouching under certain projectiles and things of that nature. But Maister low profiling the short hop aerials to open up a new can of worms here on a coward.
Yeah, I love Maister picking his moment to go in right as the sword expired.
Oh yeah, keeping track of that meter, that's a very important part of any verse Robin matchup is you can keep track of the sword charges, you can keep track of all the books displayed right there. But ooh! Was that a shield drop? I think it was a shield drop, not a poke. Am I correct?
I'm not sure. It was very close, by the way. Oh, that down air, not quite enough.
Okay, Tech chasing away with the jab, and then dipping down low with the turtle again. A coward was able to avoid that terrible fate on the left side of the stage. On the right, it was not quite the same.
Yeah, that is the disadvantage to Robin's recovery. Whether you're going above the ledge or to the ledge, you basically have to start at around stage level or just below it, so Maister can cover both options at once if he's willing to go far enough.
And the thing about the characters that fall slowly, as a general rule in Smash, like, you know, the fast fallers can control neutral really fast, just being able to short hop and full hop very quickly on the stage. But when you have that slow drift, you don't need to commit as early when you go off the stage. So you can just wait out the timing for when someone's going to push that up B button if you know they need to go low. And Maister playing it perfectly as we go into game number 2 on Battlefield again.
One landing there as a combo starter. You're taking 50 plus, and Maister already has one in the bucket too. Has to be careful.
Kara's got to get onto the stage. No, just barely avoiding that forward tilt. But look at the pressure from Maister. Dipping low with the key, dipping high with the turtle, trying to cover as much as possible. And 0 to death on the board.
Yeah, only 30 seconds taken too. Maister already back in with that Nair as well, in perfect position for the platform, and tries something cheeky with the judge as well, but it's not going to matter. Coward not in a position to punish.
When I was watching Maister this weekend at Low Tide City, I was kind of wondering in some situations why he wouldn't go for like the judgment combos, because he was known for doing that pretty regularly in his Smash 4 career. And when he's playing like versus top level players like top 8, he always goes for like the confirmed damage. But I think he's feeling a little more free to free form it here at Ignite right now. Or it might be a respect thing, I'm not sure.
Ooh, immediately gets rid of the bucket, but he'll start refilling it once more.
Well, yeah, a coward doesn't really have an option. His whole neutral gameplay involves using like Arc Thunders and Arc Fires and things of that nature, right? He can't really take away that tool. There are some projectile characters that can take away the projectiles and still have like a functioning neutral, like Snake in this matchup. You'll see Snake just like boxing, right? Robin doesn't really have the luxury of that.
No, and even worse for Robin is that pretty much all the projectiles that are useful in neutral, as you mentioned, they're energy-based. Odd book, odd 11 sort of side, you pretty much have to risk the bucket every time you want to get something big.
You're not going to win neutral just throwing around that 11 sword by itself, unfortunately. Maister gets another 50% off one win in neutral in the corner, and it continues. This beatdown is ruthless on the right side of the stage. And oh, he went for shenanigans! But yet stocks to play with, might as well.
I mean, if you're on pace for a 3-stock, you might as well go for something with a bit of flair.
Not gonna find the mark though, which means the coward is still alive in this game, still alive in this winner's bracket for now. Oh, but the one jab to dare would have also been super slick. And oh yeah, so you can't run from these up airs right now if you're a coward. And almost dying just from the raw bomb.
Yeah, and having missed one down already, this is a very safe Maister. He already SD'd once, probably not gonna try it again. You'd imagine.
Well, and now, yeah, confirming really safe off of the bacon in the corner. Until getting a knockback away with the down smash over to the left side. You try to punish up high, the key comes from there and just sends you flying back to loser's bracket. Clean, efficient way to close out that that final stock from Maister.
Yeah, as that set went on, Maister just started to steamroll. The crouches he made great use of, particularly in avoiding Robin's forward air, because the hitbox only reaches so far out in front of him before it starts to go upward, chest height. And Maister, if he's staying below, can take advantage, go